Hello, everyone, and welcome. Okay, I'm Laura Dorsey, and I'm with Infinite Scholars. Infinite Scholars does one thing and one thing well. That's we help send students to college. We do this with our affiliate network of between 400 and 500 colleges that are part that work with us. Specifically, though, we host the scholarship fair. We facilitate scholarship fairs. And at our scholarship fairs, we have between 50 and 100 colleges attend our scholarship fair. One of our premier partners attending our scholarship fairs is the University of Pittsburgh. And we're going to have them here today to give us a little bit more in-depth information about the university. But before I get started, let me tell you a little bit about the University of Pittsburgh. The University of Pittsburgh is located in Pittsburgh, PA, specifically in the Oakland neighborhood. Pittsburgh is considered a small city and is made up of 90 neighborhoods. They do have 4 regional campuses in the Pennsylvania area. The university is considered to be a mid-sized institution and has over 19,000 undergraduates and a total of 30,000 when you include the graduate students. Okay, they have students from 102 countries, all 50 states, 3 U.S. territories, and the District of Columbia are represented at Pitt. They have 10 undergraduate programs. They have 10 undergraduate schools, 108 undergraduate degree programs, and options for creative combination of majors like double and triple majors and dual degree programs. 14 graduate and professional schools, 18 graduate professional guaranteed admissions programs for qualified freshman applicants. The nursing program is ranked 10th in the country, and they are known for their health-related professionals. There are 5 teaching hospitals on the campus, which include UPMC Medical Center, which is the 5th largest medical center in the country. Pitt is a public institution that is state-related, so tuition for in-state residents is $19,000, and for out-of-state residents, it is $32,000. Students are automatically reviewed for merit-based scholarships that apply by December 15th. The university offers the Pitt Success Pell Match program that will immediately reduce a qualifying student's financial application. Approximately 5,000 undergraduate students across all 5 campuses receive this aid. They offer 19 Division I sports and are a member of the Atlantic Coast Conference, the ACC, and in the NCAA. Currently, they are ranked #1 best public university in the Northeast by the Wall Street Journal, Times Higher Education. This session today is going to be conducted by my good friend Tasha Peacock, who's working on her 2nd degree at Pitt for a doctorate in urban education. And while doing that, she also serves as the Assistant Director of Undergraduate Admissions. Tasha, that was a mouthful, okay? So, Tasha, thank you so much for being with us today and providing information about the University of Pittsburgh. We're glad to have you.
Thank you, Dr. Dorsey, for that wonderful introduction about the University of Pittsburgh and all the great things we have to offer in-state and out-of-state students. Again, we're a top-tier research institution. We have 5 teaching hospitals right there in the Pittsburgh area. So if you're interested in physical therapy, occupational therapy, nursing, or any pre-med, Pittsburgh is the place for you. But again, thank you for that strong introduction. And again, we have something for everyone: strong engineering programs, business programs, and also communication and literature. And the great thing about the university is you can double major, triple major. We even have double degree programs. So you can essentially build your degree in how you see fit. And we encourage students to get involved in research as early as their 2nd semester freshman year. They can work on a research project along with their professor, or they can do that as an internship to earn course credit. We also like our students to have a broad perspective. So we have over 100 study abroad programs that students can choose from to go to different countries all over the world. And again, you can earn course credit or you can do that for an internship. But again, we like to say that the campus in the city is kind of all built in. And since we are in a small city, you have access to Fortune 500 companies. All of our students with their Pitt ID are able to catch the public transit system at no cost to them. Oakland is part of the University of Pittsburgh in the Oakland area. You're about 10 minutes away from downtown Pittsburgh. And with that PIT ID, students are able to catch the Port Authority bus at free or no charge to them. Also, that bus can take you to the Pittsburgh International Airport for all of our out-of-state students. So again, we try to do a good job of accommodating the needs and the wants of our students right here in the Pittsburgh area through the University of Pittsburgh.
Tasha, that's great. That's great information. I like the fact that you have information so that the students can be able to maneuver themselves around in the area. Couple of questions, follow-up questions. We know exactly what the tuition is for in-state and out-of-state. Are there, couple of questions, is there out-of-state waivers for students who are come from out-of-state?
So there are application fee waivers if the students pose a financial need. They would just need to email us and we're able to review that and offer that waiver to the student. We do offer merit-based scholarships as long as the student applies by December 1st of their senior year. All of our students are reviewed for any merit-based or diversity scholarships through the university. And then we always encourage students to complete the FAFSA form. If the students do complete the FAFSA form, they are reviewed for any financial need, grants, work studies. We have that Pell Match program. So if a student is eligible for the Pell, whatever they receive in Pell will match that as well.
Okay. Tasha, what is the GPA requirements for entry into the University of Pittsburgh?
We don't like to give a GPA requirement. We're looking for strong students with A's and B's because we know that certain students have access to AP honors courses and certain students may not. So again, we're looking for students with a strong overall profile, and again, A's and B's is what we highly recommend.
Okay. Tasha, there's been some talk in the education community about ACT, SAT test requirements. Where does University of Pittsburgh stand in regard to the ACT and SAT?
So currently, all of our regional campuses are test optional. And again, we have 4 regional campuses right there in the Pittsburgh area. The Greensburg campus, the Bradford campus, and the Johnstown campus. And also, we're currently looking at that for the Oakland campus as well. But again, our regional campuses are currently test optional for all incoming applicants. Our application usually becomes available August 1st.
Okay, all right. So that's another thing. Applications become available August 1st. Okay, I noticed that even in my presentation for you, there was a December 15th date that we were looking at. Because of everything that's going on, is that a rolling date now, or is that a firm date? Is December 15th like the final date that anybody can apply for scholarship information or acceptance at the University of Pittsburgh?
That's a priority consideration deadline. So some applicants that apply after December 15th, not saying we won't review them, but that's a priority consideration deadline. So we just highly encourage students, if they can, to apply by that deadline. But again, because of what's going on, I don't know, that may change at some point, but as of right now, again, that's just a priority consideration deadline.
Okay, one of the things that I know is that too with some of our students, if you, for instance, for acceptance, and they've taken an ACT or SAT, and the scholarships are looking at that, they take it a second time and have a second. So they've applied before that December 15th, but say they take that December ACT, which scores are not coming back till like the end of December, beginning of January. Can then they update their applications with the new scores?
Yeah, so if students have taken multiple tests, and let's say that other test scores after that December 15th priority consideration date, if the student just emails us to notify us and say, hey, I took a test in December, my scores are available in January, can you please re-review me for a scholarship? We're more than happy to do that.
Okay, all right then. Can you give me an example about one of the scholarships, one or two of the scholarships that are available with the University of Pittsburgh? And I'm talking about the costs and requirements for the scholarships.
So we have scholarships for in-state students and out-of-state students. We have full tuition scholarships. We have full diversity scholarships for applicants. The profile last year was kind of based off of test scores, GPA, class rank, rigor of courses, essays, and for the full tuition scholarship, students had to actually interview for those. So once potential students were selected, we would schedule an interview, and then based off of the interview and all that supplemental information, we would then select candidates for those scholarships. But again, with the test optional, there may be some other things that we kind of look at, because we don't want to discount students that have not taken a test. So.
Okay. Tasha, one more question before I leave. Can you tell me, we know that getting a student into college is important, but keeping them there is extremely important too. So can you tell me what your freshman retention rate is?
Our current freshman retention rate is around a 94%.
Okay. All right. And the graduation rate?
Graduate is measured after 6 years at the university, and I believe it's around, I want to say, an 87%.
Okay. All right then. Okay, perfect. I think that was, okay, the questions. Oh, I wanted to ask you one more question about student campus life and students living on campus. Can you give me an example of what a typical residence hall would look like? Is it 2, 3 students for, you know, commune type? What does residence hall look like?
So we have around 17 different residence halls that students can choose from. And actually, if they visit our website, they can actually view one of our residence halls and rooms, so they can see exactly what that would look like, what things they might want to bring to campus. But students are able to choose from singles, doubles, triple, quadruple. We even have suite style living. It just depends on what the student prefers. Also, students are able to live in our living learning communities, and those are based off of your academic or social interests. So we have one for business students, for engineering students, nursing students. So basically you live on a floor with students with similar academic interests as yourself. And that can be very helpful when preparing for tests or exams, being able to share notes with your peers on your floor. But we also have social ones. We have appreciation of the arts. We have healthy youth if you're into health and fitness, a multicultural floor. So again, lots of different options for students who want to live in living learning communities. And most of our freshman students like to live in those communities because it helps them build those friendships and relationships early on. And you already have some type of interest towards your peer, either academically or socially.
Okay, perfect. What is your student to faculty ratio?
14-1.
Okay, all right, great, class size. I think that was like the majority of the questions that I had. Is there any final words that you want to be able to say to our students and parents, and you want to give the contact information again so that they'll be able to know how to reach you?
Yes, I would definitely highly recommend visiting our website. We have some cool things going on, opportunities for different online sessions taking place throughout the month of July. So check those out. We have different topics. Some will focus on student life, some will focus on diversity and inclusion. You'll have admission counselors that are leading those discussions. So it'll definitely be an opportunity to learn more about the university and to see if that's a good fit for you or not. Again, we also have information regarding housing on our website. If you want to take a virtual tour around campus, since you can't physically come there, you can actually take a virtual tour online, which is pretty cool. But if you ever want to visit or know more about the university, please always reach out to the Office of Admissions and Financial Aid. That email address is O as in Oliver, A as in Apple, F as in Frank, A as in Apple @pitt.edu. We're always more than happy to answer questions you may have. You can give us a call at 412-624-7488. Another way to reach out to us. And we're also on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So again, follow us because we have information and we'll provide updates on when the application becomes available, what's going on at the university, what are some online programs that you guys can take advantage of. And again, if you're interested in applying to Pitt, our application will be open August 1st.
Okay. Tasha, thank you very much for all the information. I'm sure that our students and our parents are going to be, enlightened as to what they've seen and more so encouraged to make sure that they visit the website. So thank you very much for everything.
Thank you so much and you enjoy the rest of your day.